Do y'all want to see me slay this frontal or not? Yes, that's what I thought. So let's jump right into this video. The first thing I'm gonna do, honestly, I've seen a lot of people do this method where they bleach like the lace, and I just honestly wanted to try this method. So for me, I don't really know what it did to the hair. Yeah, I just wanted to try it because it looked cool or whatever. So I'm not really gonna explain this part because a lot of you guys probably know why people do this part to the lace. I think it's to make the hair more lighter at the root or something. I don't know. Maybe you guys can leave a comment down below and let me know why people do this. Long story short, I just wanted to do it because it looked really cool. So I did it. Yeah, I did. I was experimenting, guys, trying to see what it does, but for me it didn't really do much. So now that I finished that, this is how the lace came out. It came out a little bit orangey. So I'm basically gonna go in with my NARS concealer in the color Custard. This is the concealer I use under my eyes, so I figured let me put that on the scalp to make it look more realistic. Now the trick, the gag is to put the concealer under the lace and not on top. Like, that's the gag, guys. That's the new gag. That's the new tip. That's the new trick. Because most of the people that I see adding makeup on their lace, they usually put it on top. And for me, I don't like it on top because then it gets on the hair and then it starts to look like, it just looks nasty, honestly. So I like to put the concealer under the lace, and this is the gag part 2, because I've never seen nobody do this. You're gonna want to take some Laura Mercier setting powder or any setting powder you have and set the freaking concealer under the lace, guys. Tell me how lit that is. Like, this turned out to work amazing. And the reason why I set the concealer on the lace was because off rip, this concealer is super creamy, so I need like a setting powder to tone down that creaminess and make it and mattify it, because I'm not about to be walking around with no cream concealer on the top of my lace. Now what I did was I took the rest of the powder that's on the brush and just gently went on top of the lace. Now this is okay because you're dusting away powder. So look at that, guys. So amazing. Okay, amazing, fabulous. So okay, so now we're gonna put on the wig. So boom, regular degula schmegula. Put on the rig. Put on the rig. What the heck am I saying? Put on the freaking wig, okay? And yeah, this is just regular step. So I like to pin back the hairs just to help make the gluing process more neater, so like that the hairs are not in the way. This was like my first time using these pins and I loved it. Love it. So I definitely recommend buying these when you're about to do your lace front wig. So now I'm about to use this Got To Be glue gel or whatever, and for me this gel does not work as a glue. I know I've seen some videos where the black gel works as like a glue to like stick on the wig, but this glue is not it for me. It does not work. It only works as a gel, literally like an eco gel or something like that. It does not work as a glue. So that's why I have to go in with the yellow Got To Be Glued, which is the one I'm working with now, and put that on top. So that really works for me. Like, it holds down the freaking lace like you would never believe, okay? So honey, if the black one not working for you, go and get the yellow one. Cop the yellow one, boo, because the yellow one is amazing, and without that I would not be able to slay any lace whatsoever. So now after that's down, you're gonna want to go and get like a headscarf and then wrap your hair around, and I leave mine for about 20 minutes, and sometimes I go in with the blow dryer to really let it like dry. You do not want to mess with the lace front until your hairline is completely dried, okay? Because If you do, you're gonna pull it back and then it's gonna be a mess, and then you're gonna have to go in and wait extra longer now because you gotta apply more gel or more glue and then let it dry. So it's just let the thing dry once you do it. Now that it's done, take it off or whatever. Your hair gonna look crazy, okay? It's bound to look crazy, but that's okay because we're gonna fix this. So you know, you want to check to see if your lace front is glued down to your head, because if it's not, that means you gotta leave it longer. And sometimes if you want to speed up the process, like I said, use a blow dryer because it works. You put the blow dryer on cool and then boom, your thing is gonna be dry. So with this hair is super thick. Oh my god. Okay guys, so that's why you see me constantly brushing this hair. It's so thick. It's so thick, and I just have to keep brushing it. Why I do it, I don't know. Honestly, I think I'm obsessed with brushing the hair. So for this part, some of the glue like kind of laid down the real fine hairs at the front, so I'm just using this comb to like get those hairs loose from the glue, if that makes sense, if you guys understand what I'm saying. Then I'm gonna go in and use this mousse to like help the hairs come off of my forehead and more so be like swooped into the rest of the hair. And then after I do that, I'm gonna go in with those same clips from the beginning and I'm gonna clip them in. And this is just why I did this was because the hair was wet, so when it dried I wanted it to dry with like a little curve or whatever. So now the hair is dry because of the pin, and now it has like that little curve. All the hairs are gonna stay that way and all that. So I had to use this curling iron. This curling iron did not really do the job for me. It was an emergency curling iron, guys, and it's not even a wand. Like, to do this you would need a wand or whatever, but listen, when you gotta make it work, you gotta make it work. So that's why we had to use the curling iron. So basically what I did was, to make the curl tighter, I used those clips again. Now I love these clips so much, OMG. I use them to you know, hold the curl more. And literally I left this in for about, okay, what I did was I did the 1, the 2 on the right side, then the left side, and then after I did the left side I took out the right side, then took out the left side. That's literally what I did. But before I took them out, I just quickly like recurled any of the hairs that I felt like needed to be recurled that was laying out. So then after that, you see me taking out the curl. The curls came out so good. And now what I'm gonna do is just separate the curl and then brush it out, because I like my curls brushed out. They look so much better that way, and it just makes it look like this loose curl wave kind of style. It just looks so good. And then once I like to brush it to the back just to see how the hairline is looking. You know what I'm saying, sis? So now with this curl, sometimes the curls don't come out the way you want it on the first try, so you got to go back in and touch it up. So that's exactly what I did. This side for me was not working out. I wanted it to match the other side because I like my curls to match. So I just went in with this iron and just quickly did like a loose. I dragged the curl out kind of, and now I got it to match. So I brushed it out. Now I'm going to go in with this shine. This was a shine spray, and this was awesome. Honestly, it was such a good product. And then I just went in back in with that brush to just brush this mist all throughout the hair so it could get all on the hair strands. It made the hair so much shinier. Then I used this hairspray. This hairspray, the main purpose of it was to give the hair more volume, more definition. Even though the hair is already thick as heck, I wanted more volume, like, so that's why I used the hairspray. And then this was it. This was the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. This hair is amazing. I will link it down below, all the hair details or whatever, where I got the hair from, etc., and who colored it for me. But yeah, this is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you all in my next one. Toodles, y'all.